Morning folks, I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and this morning we're going to try to recreate a spoon style drill bit that was found in the Mastermere chest. And we've talked about this multifunctional tool chest idea over several videos now, and spoon type bits that were used with a T-handle for drilling holes were used from the 10th century, found in this Mastermere chest all the way through the 1800s in Appalachia for chair making. So this bit enjoyed a very long period of success before the spiral type bit that we know today as an auger bit was developed. Stay with me and we'll start working on this bit right now. So the first thing we're going to do is going to get this round formed into a square, and that will allow us to draw things out easier and manipulate this to get the head on this bit where it goes into our T-handle, and also to create the spoon bill as well. So now that we've got the area drawn out where it's going to connect to the T-handle, we've got that little bevel on the top sticking our T-handle. Now we need to start creating the bit, and it's just a long, narrow bit that's a little bit spoon-shaped, and then it's got a bevel on the outside, and it bevels up just a little bit, like a chisel, so that you can twist it down into a hole. That's the part we've got to create now. So that's a little more tricky than the rest of this. We'll figure it out. Okay, so now we've got our blade slightly cupped here. We've got a little bit of a cup going on in here. Now it's a matter of doing grinding, and we can hot file this or we can use a grinder. But the first thing we want to do is make sure that everything is straight before we start that process. I got a little bit of a hook in the opposite end of this thing, so I'm going to heat that rat tail up a little bit. Get that bent straight. And then we'll get our blade worked out. Alright, so the blade of the one in the Mastermere find was a little bit pointed on the front end here and cupped, of course, like a spoon bit would be. And it's got a little bit of a dish out here in the middle. It's not too drastic. I don't want this thing to snap off or break. Again, I made this thing out of rebar. I didn't make it out of tool steel, but I've had pretty good luck with rebar with making simple tools. I've even used tools made out of rebar to do complete bowl work on a pole lathe. So they do fairly well for making tools on the fly. And I think that's important because it's a recyclable material. But we're going to try this thing, let it cool down a little bit and see how it does, and then we'll try it and see how it's going to hold up before we get it too hard, because I don't want to snap it either. Okay, moment of truth here. See what we got here. Alright, so we are that deep with that hole right now. Scoop some of that out of there and get down in there a little bit further. And I can feel it biting for sure. Okay. So there you have it, a simple spoon style drill bit and a wooden handle, T-handle, and it will definitely get the job done. Okay, I chucked this drill bit up into a 3/8" DeWalt drill just for sake of demonstration on the power of these drill bits. All right, folks, well, I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. I appreciate you joining me today for this quick video and demonstration on the simplicity of forging a simple spade bit, but also the multiple applications for that bit. As far as a T-handle, it can be put into a bit and brace scenario, or as I showed in the end of this video, chucked up to a modern electric drill, and it will still work just as good as it did in the 10th century in the 21st century today. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business, for all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.